Jordan here with Lance with a retro toy review, MJRL hobby stuff. Let's do this. SilverHawks.
Okay, aloha everybody. We wanted to talk about one of our favorite lines when we were kids, the SilverHawks. So basically, I'm sure you've heard of Thundercats, and if you haven't, well, Thundercats was one of the biggest cartoons and media properties when we were kids in the mid '80s. They did really well. 1985, Thundercats comes out, just blows up the airwaves. LGN is the toy company that makes their toys. We might do a review on those figures some point in the future, but the next year, Rankin Bass, who made the Thundercats cartoon, decided to keep with the animal property and decided to launch what's known as the SilverHawks. For more in-depth history of the SilverHawks, you can check out Dan Larson's Toy Galaxy. His video is stupendous on the subject. But basically, 1986, the cartoon comes out, and Rankin Bass, the animation studio, which was in charge of Thundercats, and even if you remember the animated Hobbit movies in the late 70s, basically they decided to drop LGN and partner with Kenner, and you guys all know Kenner as a wildly successful original designers of the Star Wars toys in the late 70s and early 80s. And basically, they're just fantastic figures. So we're going to start off with the king himself. So the leader of the SilverHawks is by the name Quicksilver, right? And his bird is Tallyhawk. So the best thing about these figures are they're less bulky than the LGN figures. They're sleek. This one still has most of his chrome. Unfortunately, a lot of the chrome is missing when you find these guys on the secondary market, or the backpack is, the wing function is gone. But here we go. The action feature is, boom, ready for flight. Whoa, sorry. Okay. Of the original team is the pilot of their ship, Bluegrass, and he is a cowboy with no wings, but he has a flying guitar by the name of Sideman. The one problem with this figure is the hat is almost always missing. So this is like a really hard item to find, and on its own it can command maybe like $25, $30 in the secondary market. That sucks, bro. Next of the original crew is one of the twins. Okay, so this is Steel Will. I don't have his sister, his twin sister. She's very pricey, but Steel Will, and his bird is Stronghold. Yeah, it's pretty fucking manly right there. And then before we move on to the villains, one of the later lines, this guy's name is Moonstriker. He doesn't really have wings, but he kind of spins through the air, kind of like Red Tornado or Samurai, if you remember from Super Friends. Basically, just a tornado dude spinning through space. All right, and then I believe Tailspin is the name of his bird, and it has a spin function on the back. All right, and finally, of the figures I do have, so basically I'm missing the Copper Kid, which is one of the original 5 team. I super hated that guy growing up because he talked in whistles and it was super irritating. But he's very expensive on the secondary market, and just the female character, the twin, she's also very expensive. I don't have her, unfortunately. I believe her name was. So if this is Steel Will and something Heart, and her is her bird Steel Will? I'm not sure. I can't remember her name right now. But here right now, this is my favorite guy, and this is Flashback, and he's a time-traveling Terminator like Silverhawk that comes from the future to save the Silverhawks. Ooh. I don't exactly know how the function works, but his wings.
Squeeze?
Oh, Jay, are you a genius?
Leg squeeze.
Leg squeeze. Oh, and this is Backlash, his bird, and it's the worst of all of the birds that I own. It does this. I don't know what it does for that. Oh, and the head comes off, I guess, and then can you capture things with it?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty. Oh, is it handcuffs?
Handcuff, maybe, yeah.
Oh, that. What?
What?
That makes sense for all your Silverhawk bondage fantasies.
Which are all of them.
Okay, so Jay's gonna talk about the lead bad guy, because one of these is his childhood one that he gave to me. But go ahead.
All right, guys, this is Monstar. He had a fun little gimmick. If you squeeze the legs, the head flips out like that. So see the body clamshells? You can see that, the body clamshells. And you gotta physically rotate the head forward to reveal the normal head, and then yes,
It's just a great villain design. I mean, he's He's bulky. He's huge in the show. His eye has like a star feature. This is Sky Shadow, his robot bat of destruction. And Jay's gonna surprise you with something, a very rare item that he had as a kid. This is the blown up Sky Shadow. So apparently he could just Ant-Man this bad boy, where he would launch the thing into the air and it would turn into the bat. And then the final two bad guys we have, this is Buzzsaw. He has a great feature. You lift his mouth up and down and it creates a buzzsaw thing. And then his villain or hawk friend is Shredditor, which is very interesting. You press this button, it spins. I don't know, it'll murder people. And finally, the other bad guy I have, I don't have Molecular. He's a little expensive. I couldn't afford him. Hopefully, I'll get one soon. This is Mumbo Jumbo, and he's a robot bull demon.
Taurus?
Yes, I'm sure he is a Taurus.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wanted to start his own intergalactic dating profile, he would list himself as a Taurus. And this is Airshock, his bird. That's about it. I really enjoyed the line. They were followed a year or two later by Tiger Sharks. That's a very rare and expensive line, and I don't really have any. I would love to get someday. Maybe we'll do a future video. So other than that, you can follow me at Hawaii Toy Box on Instagram. I don't have a lot of followers, so please follow me and enjoy the madness that I post.
Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and a share. This is Jordan and Lance.